Here is the rookie out of Stanford, Joshua Carty, to get us started. And off we go from Lumen Field. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Seahawks come on, and that means it's Geno Smith. What a story he's been. Real turnaround here in his 12th year now in the NFL. Came out to Seattle, backed up Russell Wilson the last 3 years. Greg, he has been the starter, and he runs this Seattle offense now.
If he's going to lead his team to a win, he has to be smart with his decision-making. The last thing you want to do is give the opposing team an extra possession solely because you got reckless with the ball. As long as he is calculated with those risks, I think they have a good chance today coming out on top.
Here comes the third-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. And a short pickup to about the 30. Here's a 2nd and 9. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Smith. Into the hands of his tight end, Garner. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. When you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences, it's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early 3rd down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They run with Walker. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Off the play fake, Smith. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
You could just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Smith. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. but it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
The Rams led out by a Super Bowl champion, Matthew Stafford, second among all active passers in the NFL. Only Aaron Rodgers has thrown for more yards. Hard to believe, Greg, it's already season 16 for the man out of the University of Georgia.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But what he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further. Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. That'll be taken in. It's DeMarcus Robinson.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. The ball comes out, but this is taken in by a teammate.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard. They'll go again with Williams. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
The Seahawks offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They moved the ball well on that opening drive, but nothing came out of it, so still scoreless Offense back on the field for 1st and 10. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They put the tight end Brown in motion. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Moving the tight end right. On play action, Smith. He'll complete it to Barner. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
They'll run here with Walker. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. Smith to throw. Adds to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and it's going to be 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
So 3-0 our score, and we are set for the dynamic kickoff. Here's Smith to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Rams offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. go. He's going to be taken down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Might be wise for this quarterback to try somebody else in coverage here, Mike. This guy's known for being a savvy playmaker once the ball's in the air, and he showed why by swatting that ball away, and he's going to pick up a PBU on the stat sheet.
On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Here's Geno. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have two defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
On third down, they go with Walker. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
On first down is Smith. Open man is Jake Bobo. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Third and 6. From the gun, it's Geno. That's Bobo. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
They put the tight end Brown in motion. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. On 2nd down, Smith. This one complete to Bobo. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
From the shotgun, Smith. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Seahawks, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Here's Smith to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Rams offense ready to take over once again. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the 1st down. Cup in motion. Stafford now to throw on 1st down. This one taken in by Parkinson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's 1st and 10. Play action now for Stafford. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Now it's Williams. And he nearly got the 1st down there. They'll give him 9 yards, but setting up a very manageable 3rd and 1. In motion, it's Robinson. Stafford will throw here on 3rd and 1. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. It's another run here for Williams. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Stafford now on first down. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Cooper Kupp, touchdown Rams.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Williams on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The home team's offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They put the tight end Brown in motion. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. Second down and 8. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. He'll work forward for a couple. He's brought down by Kobe Turner. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Gino to throw. A throw on the move is caught. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Off the play fake. It's Smith. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And they have the first down. So they get the completion on 1st and 5. And now they'll set up 1st and 10.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, he creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's Walker. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. One more time with Walker. He slams it in there, and he is in. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes Cooper Kupp and the rest of the LA offense set for this next Rams possession. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. Second and a yard. Cup in motion. Second down, it's Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Cup in motion. Now a first down throw for Stafford. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. They'll try again here, second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That one on target to Cup. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
That's to Robinson. He's got it. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, it's second and goal. Stafford to throw again. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16. So last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Now Stafford on third and goal. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Carty's kick is good. And the Rams will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. So we're at halftime with just a field goal separating these two teams at the break as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports studios and our halftime report. It was a strong first half for the former Spartan, Kenneth Walker. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. On first down, it's Stafford. They'll try to hit him with a screen. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
First and 10. They'll run it with Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the carry, it's Williams. And he'll get this close to a first down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Working out of the gun, Stafford. It's complete. He's got Cup. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
On first down, it is Williams. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. Second and 7. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket, nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
The Rams punting unit coming out. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Seahawks offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. The rookie out of Florida State, Jared Verse, on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
From the shotgun, Smith. He'll try to run for it. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Rams offense, running back Kyron Williams, ready to go once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. In motion, it's Robinson. Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. This one caught by Parkinson. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. A shotgun snap to Stafford. This one taken in by Parkinson. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
The Seahawks offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They run with Walker. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 11 yards for number 11 and a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Walker. Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, it's Smith. Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
From the gun, it's Geno. He'll try and get there on the ground. Geno's been around, knows how to slide and get out of harm's way after picking up the first down.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force fourth down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Throwing on second down, Smith. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
From the gun on third down, Smith. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And a short pickup past the 25. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll go again with Williams. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Julian Love brings them down. Here's third and 7. Stafford now. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the draw with Walker. He will get this to the 35, a little short of the first down. Third and a yard. They put the tight end Brown in motion. They'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yardage. Third and 9. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's caught left side. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Smith. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He'll get this complete to Walker.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. Now Walker. So the pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. So Myers back out there. Had the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Cup in motion. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Unfortunately, Mike, over my career, I've been in this guy's shoes plenty of times, probably more than I wish to admit. You take your eyes off the ball. You think about becoming a runner before securing the catch, and when you do that, you end up watching the ball fall to the ground.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
We're all set to kick this one away. We'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The home team's offense and Geno Smith getting ready for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They put the tight end Brown in motion. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Second and a yard. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Smith to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it. Gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, now this brings up 3rd down, Mike, and a really tough call for this coach. Does he want to remain aggressive, put the ball in the air and try to keep this offense on the field? Or can he be a little more conservative not be afraid to punt the ball away and hope his defense can finish this game out.
Smith from the gun on third down. Into the hands of his tight end, Barner. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They put the tight end, Brown, in motion. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Smith. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Now, Gino. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Oh, he had the distance, but it doinks off the upright, no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Stafford from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Once again, it's Walker. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, it's Gino. This one snagged by Smith and Jigba. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, Smith. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Rams offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. This one caught by Parkinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Toward the sideline, taken in by Cup. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Stafford to throw again. Going right back to Nakua. Complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First and 10. To the air again. Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Throwing again is Stafford. Pass is completed to Cup. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
The 12s making noise in Seattle before third down. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Here we go. This is fourth down. The Rams use their third and final timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. We are set for fourth and long. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. To the middle, it's Cup. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.